Hello antique fans, and welcome to my channel for another antique related video. This is Deanna speaking from Vintage Touch Antiques. Today I've got a number of things pulled out here ready to deliver to my Vintage Touch Antique booth on July 6, 2016. This would be called one of my new arrivals videos. And I'm in the process of setting up a new display at my antique booth, which I do on a regular basis, and this one will be entitled Travel Back in Time, and you can see the sign there that I'll have within the display. So I've got a number of things pulled out here to go in for this display that would be travel related, and then some other things that I'm also delivering at the same time. I will be pulling from some of the pieces that are already there, unless they're sold, like hats and so forth, and shoes and that type of thing. But mainly this display is mainly geared toward the gentleman's travel, so keep that in mind. So without any further ado, let's get started. But let me also say that most things that you see in my new arrivals videos or haul videos can be purchased online, and I'm happy to transfer them to my online store and list them there so you can purchase them. So if you're interested in anything, if it's not bulky and hard to ship, they usually can be purchased online, so just contact me, and sometimes you may have to wait a couple of days until I can retrieve them, but I just promptly get right on that for you. So I'm beginning here on the left, and I have one of these early bellows cameras there. This one is a Eastman Kodak No. 2 folding cartridge Hawkeye Model C camera, and that's a mouthful. So that one is going in because when you're traveling, of course, you would have your camera. That one is going in for the price I have on that for $29. I've got some early snapshots there that I'll just be putting into this display. It'll be $1 a piece that will go along with it. And of course, you need a globe whenever you're doing something about travel, because that's the whole idea, traveling around the world. This one is a Cram's Imperial World Globe, and the price on that is $25. Also, a gentleman of that period may have carried a small New Testament with him, and this one is a Civil War era New Testament, copyright date 1860. That one's just $9. It's got cute little embossing there. I'm going to set that out of the way. Another piece. Maybe not when you're traveling, but when you get home, you'd want to put your photos in. And this great album here has these metal latches, the gilding. You can see the beautiful gilding on the edges, and the porcelain knobs, and I have it open here so that you can see that it does have some early photos in it as well. And that piece has a patent date on it of 1865, and it's going in for $38. And here's an early pair of wire-rimmed eyeglasses. You would need that whenever you're traveling to write your postcards and so forth, and that with the old case is $15. And I do have just a few little postcards to put in this display that are like scenic postcards and so forth, and they're $2 a piece. I have an ink bottle here with a feather quill, $7 for that set. And here's an ink bottle that I showed probably in one of my haul videos maybe, and it'll be $7, and it's very heavy glass with a wood knob there, and I have that taped down so it can't get lost. Okay, and then here's one of those detachable collars. This might have been something the gentleman would have packed to take along with. This one has the mother of pearl button there on the front. The collar is going in for $7. In the back there, if you can see it, has a nice photo with a gentleman with his boater hat. He looks like he might be traveling. That piece is unframed, going in for $5. And then some of the travel accessories that you might pack are shaving brushes. I have the larger one there for $9, and the smaller silver colored one there for $7. And there's a travel shaving mirror that has its own easel on the back, and that mirror is going in for $10. Some other pieces that might go along in your travels is like a bow tie. Here's some early ties that just tie around the neck, and they are $5 a piece. And a very early wallet, leather wallet, has all these different compartments. Nice old piece. Nice character wear there. $10 on that one. Here's a cute little stamp case. It's metal. It's a vintage case, and it has 2 early stamps in it, and I have $8 on that piece. And then you might want to spruce up your shoes while you're there on your travels, and this is an easy white shoe cleaner, and this advertising piece is $6. I also have a little stoneware ink bottle with the cork, and that one's $9. A little travel shaving kit there with the blade and the razor in a little red leather case, and that one is going in for $15. And here's a pair of spats. This is the heavy denim or duck cloth maybe, but gentleman's spats with its metal buttons there that you run the twine up around, or the laces rather. And that pair of spats is $15. And then before I go on to those other things, because this is also travel related, I have down here, I hope it clears up for me, yeah, this great it's top grain cowhide. It's got like an alligator finish on the outside. This suitcase with great destination travel stickers, as you can see there. There's also one on the side, as you can see right there. The inside has kind of a wine-colored satin lining, and that piece will be going in for $32. And then, because they're good sellers and I have to restock often, I've got some other pieces here that are going in. These pieces, I thought that I might have room for them in my showcase, so I'm going to take those up. And it's another little tin litho racer that's wine. It's got a key wound. It does need some work. $12. And a little tin litho train car for $8. I sell a lot of ironstone, so I keep that stocked as well as I can. And here's another 9-inch plate for $5. This is a great little piece. I just picked this one up recently, and it's an early etched jar. I'm not sure what it would have been used for. It has a pewter cap that lifts up like that. Nice old piece, $12. No cracks or chips. And here's a sweet little muffin ear. I usually sell these and they're bigger, but you can see by this against my hand that it is a much smaller one. The holes in the top there. And I would imagine that was for powdered sugar or something, because that's what they used them for, or maybe a spice shaker, but that one is $10. I'm taking up another old, yeah, there we go. Primitive masher, stomper, loaded with rugged character wear. I sell a lot of these primitive treen pieces. I'm going to put that one out of the way. Back here is I'm waiting for it to clear. There it is. It's a bracket lamp. It does need a chimney. It does have the reflector, the tin reflector on the back, as you can see there. And that early lamp that comes out of that holder there is going in for $32. And here's another old bait bucket. I just sold one, so I'm taking up another one. And it has the lift out interior. It's got the wood handle hold. there, and it's going in for $29. And the cute little berry bucket here with aluminum lid. Another one with the wood handle hole, and that one's $15. And here's just like a canister storage jar. I sell a lot of these kinds of things as well. And this is a smaller size. I have some of the larger ones myself that I use. And this one's $9. And then here's a little whimsical piece. It's a Black Forest bottle topper, and it's a mechanical piece. And you can pull this down and their heads wobble. And that one is going in for $10. So that's what I have pulled out here, ready to deliver tomorrow, July 6, 2016. So before I close, I'd like to invite you to visit me there at Antique Crossroads. You'll find the Vintage Touch Antique booth on the left of the large mall, 3rd row, and just look for the large Vintage Touch sign that hangs in the back of my double space booth. I'd also like to direct your attention to the description of this video, where you will find where I can be found on social media, as well as links to my Vintage Touch online store and my webpage. And of course, let me encourage you to subscribe to my channel if you like this type of videos, and share so that we can share the good news of collecting antiques and the history that's behind them. I'd love to have you, and I thank all of you who have subscribed. I just love for that subscription count to go up, and I'm delighted every time I get a new subscriber. And so, let me encourage you to enjoy your antiques, enjoy collecting and learning about them, because when you own an antique, you own a piece of history. Bye-bye for now.